Every Friday night. No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Hello, and welcome everybody to Behind the Gates, the show where we discuss all things beyond the grace and Fairmont Crest. It has been a wonderful and fulfilling week this week. What you say, Angela? It was a great week this week. I know. So y'all go ahead and log in the comments, everyone, and tell us where you're watching us from tonight. Go ahead and put in and say your name and where you're watching us from.
Well, right. Usually I am in Savannah, but today I am in Virginia. I'm in Suffolk, Virginia. So hello, Virginia. And I'm in the car. So here I am, peoples. Here I am. You on mute, Ursula. Or did she mean to be on mute? Maybe she meant to be on mute. Anyway, you guys, this week has been just absolutely a crazy week for me. I've had so much stuff at work and everything else. So I am so happy it is Friday. Oh, I'm so happy it's
Friday. And I am so happy because I start vacation tomorrow and all is well. Thank you, Jesus. Let's get this done. So, hey, let's make it happen. So, y'all listen.
I'm enjoying my time today.
All right, y'all. A lot happened this week, y'all.
I gotta pull up my thing.
We had the memorial for Douglas McBride this week. And we didn't get to see it. We got to see the repast. And everybody wishing their wells for Sister Vanessa. And Kingston, Jamaica. Okay. All right, Jordan from Southern California. Welcome.
Over here. Hello, man. How you doing?
Yes. I think
I wish I was where you are.
I spent a little bit of time in Kingston. We flew into Kingston and we drove from where we stayed. When we were in Kingston, we stayed up in Beverly Hills. And then we drove from Kingston to Falmouth to Ocho Rios to Montego Bay, and then spent time there, and then we flew out of Montego Bay. So the only thing that I think we didn't get to experience when we were in Jamaica is to go over to Negril, and that's someone I go
that's
back.
where my brother is today. My brother and my sister-in-law are in the grill. Yep.
Oh wow! All right. So
happy anniversary to them! Yay!
Happy anniversary. So we're here at the memorial service for Douglas McBride. And everybody is giving Vanessa her condolences, and she's holding up pretty good. What y'all think? I think she played it off pretty good. I mean, I think Vanessa's genuinely hurt, though. What do y'all think?
I think she's genuinely hurt.
I think she's genuinely hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's hurt and probably feel and rightfully feeling a little guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like I mean, just look at the poor woman's little face here.
She is torn up. She really is about this whole situation. I mean, everybody says that she didn't love Doug. I think she did. That's just how their relationship, I just had to kind of go. I don't know where it fell apart.
Dynamic in their relationship.
Yeah, that was just their relationship. But I think she feels really guilty now about how that all ended, especially that last conversation is really eating her up. It's really tearing her up, that last conversation.
Yeah, it is. And it keeps replaying over and over and over in her mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the thing. And as much as Joey trying to stay away, but he can't stay away. It's like it's a magnet or something. You know, that moth to the flame thing where it's like wherever Vanessa ends up, there he ends up. Also.
And, I didn't think Joey would fall this hard for somebody to the point that he would actually kill her husband. He seemed like a hard guy. I didn't think he would take it, but he doesn't like people playing with his toys. I get it. But I'm like, you really fell that hard for Vanessa that you got to have her all yours. I'm like, well, dang. I'm like, of all the women, you really took this one really to heart.
Right. Right. And look at this one here.
Look, let her have him. She can have him. Take her, please.
Yeah, y'all two go together. That would be a very I'm messed up. Sorry. I had some tequila today, y'all. I told y'all I'm on vacation. That would be a very messed up combo right there. That might be dangerous. So I don't know.
To me,
ain't no might be.
And I thought about it.
Yeah.
She said before, when she was telling everybody she had gotten this money that she wanted at the casino, which means she's been to the casino, and so is Eva. So how is it that she has not run into Joey to know who he was? It seemed like
I wonder if he's the one that helped her out. Because everybody is on it about who she called to say, I need that favor or whatever. I wonder if Joey was one of the people she called. Because it's been in the thing about either it being Joey, and I've heard today that it could have been Carlton that she called. It could have been, I'm wondering who she called for the favor. Remember back in the day?
Remember the favor.
Yeah, we were talking about that last week.
If the favor is something that we're thinking it has to do with the paternity test, I'm thinking that the favor would need to come from someone in the medical field, someone with access to hospital.
Yeah, I mean, Joey could have people that he could do that for. That doesn't mean anything. Joey could have folks for that.
She knows Joey like that, because if you think about a casino, Joey's always in the back room. She wouldn't have been in no back room. She just came in the money. She'd have been on the floor at them slots, maybe at the whatchamacallit table.
I don't know, because she's playing that up a little bit much, and he's acting like you never know with Joey and with her how they play. So
I think she's trying to assume the role of somebody of status.
It could be, but you never know with Leslie, and you never know with Joey. So,
and this is true. You just never know.
That's a if, because those two lie like they lie like a rug. They do.
Now, speaking of, Doug McBride, Donnell, he is really taking it really hard. And let's just go here for a second. And y'all, I understand that y'all gave us all of these excuses, and Deanna got the best soras in the world.
Yeah, but that's just
But
crazy.
why you didn't come to your father's
daddy's funeral? They make masks.
That's ridiculous.
You sick? Put on a mask.
Put on
You're
a
not
mask
your daddy's
and bring
funeral?
yourself and come to the funeral, and we're gonna live stream it with my Soros, my daddy's funeral.
I don't even understand that.
Yeah, that was a piss poor excuse for we haven't casted her yet.
I mean, come home, even if you home and you don't make it to the service because I'm just too sick. At least you home in the house. That way, when the repass and the people come, oh Deanna, we missed you at the service. Oh Deanna, we so sorry. You here as support for your brother and your mother, but you back at Banneker sitting watching the live stream with your Soros for your
daddy. That's insane.
Not a best friend. You're not a cousin. Yeah.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
But what was he leading to when he said
writers? But that was a lazy excuse right there.
But what was he talking about at the thing? He said, he was talking about him and Deanna, ending up like their dad, and she's not there. I wonder if something else is going on with her technically. Because what is going on with her at school? He's like, Mom, she should be here. Well, she's with her friends. I'm like, he kind of alluded to what is going on with her. And so maybe something is going on with her.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, well, this is the point to put your hands on all your loved ones and figure out what's going on. And Deanna, instead of me allowing you to just drive in whenever you get in, first of all, why didn't Donnell and her get in the car that day? Vanessa drove up there. Get in the car and come on back home. Let me drive you.
Because they wanted to stay at the school. That was insane to me. Because let me tell you something. I don't get along with my daddy all the time, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna stay at school and you just told me my daddy died.
Right.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, let me go get my bag. I'm coming with you, Mama.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We figure it out. Whatever. But you're not gonna leave me behind. Oh, I'll come eventually before the service. No,
that's insane. That was crazy to me.
Yeah,
that made no sense.
Now he's showing them all of these pictures of the wreck, right? And they buried something, talking about burying the body. They done autopsy. They done whatever. So to me, Vanessa done had to look at something, or did they bury some ashes? Did they bury a badly
decomposed, burned body?
I think it was just a badly decomposed body, because let me tell you something, that ain't Doug. Doug is alive. Well, I'm gonna stand on that. In the land, Doug is alive.
I hope you're right, and
I do hope you're right too.
Of hearts, I want to believe it, but as of right now, we got to rock with our dear brother's gone. But I do hope that he's gonna come back. Y'all go ahead and put in the comments what y'all think. Is Doug dead or alive? Did we lose Doug, or what happened? Y'all go ahead and let me know what y'all think.
My brother is still alive.
Donnell wanted to know, and Jacob. Now Jacob talking about, I'm sorry, I'm tied to the desk. For what you did here with them, you could have made it to the service.
Yeah.
Look, and it's Kat and Chelsea in all black, but not at the funeral for me.
Right, talking about, I wish we could have go, but we just had all this work to do. You couldn't take 30 minutes, and you talking about, oh, Deanna and Donnell, they our age. Well, you're not gonna be for your friends, and they losing their father. You couldn't even show up and say, let me put my arms around your neck. I can't stay. Chelsea Cat business calls, but I just wanted to put eyes on you and hug your neck.
I guess they said if Deanna couldn't be bothered to go, they shouldn't have to be bothered to go.
I mean, but they was at Nicole's house. They was right around the corner from the country club. You could have walked over and said, let me just stick my head in. Like, y'all tripping. Y'all really tripping. Doug is still alive. He's safe with his daughter. Okay, Jordan, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, we want him to be, oh, you know what? Maybe that's why we can't find Deanna. Doug with her.
Yeah, and that's the only one she told, maybe.
For her and not with Donnell not know about it.
Because Donnell is in Fairmont Crest and Deanna is supposedly back at school.
But she said that Vanessa did say that she was a daddy's girl. So maybe he called her and didn't call Donnell, because Donnell could basically be with her mother, with mom, and handle that with her. And then he basically, hang out. That would be good, Jordan.
That's a good thing, Jordan. We're going to hold on to that. We're going to hold on to that.
Marcella's acting to me, it seems iffy.
Well, it's iffy with Marcel, because Marcel is trying not to be fingered and implicated in what he has done. So that's why Marcel looking crazy. But Jordan, it is October 10th, 9:15 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to say that Jordan, one of our gatekeepers watching the past, our podcast, said Doug is alive. He's with Deanna. So we are marking time, Jordan. So when it comes up, you get the credit. We'll go ahead and we'll play this back and say Jordan said this one.
I think that our friend Randy has him in a cabin in the woods somewhere in witness protection.
I would like
he's in Alice's cabin.
Yeah, maybe Randy does have something to do with it. We have that theory going too, that Randy is undercover and that Randy got to him in time, and maybe Randy and Marcel are working together, but Marcel was wanting to go to the Caribbean, and now he can't go with his nice little. But look at the waves in Marcel hair, though. Let's just give a shout out.
Marcel is waving.
Reverend Doctor.
Yes, let's give a shout out to the hair. Can we do that for a moment?
Wave at the waves.
Yes, let's just appreciate that for just a moment. Now, Joey now this is my question. Joey, did you really think that what you had to say to Donnell and all of this other stuff was going to be enough for this young man? That you didn't think to look at the security footage before the day of the funeral? Before they start poking around at the police station?
I know.
And why did we just now, Jacob? See, you always late to the party.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to got that security footage night one.
A long time ago, before the funeral.
Yeah, you called Vanessa and tracked her down and told her what happened to Doug. That next day or that night, you supposed to have that security footage.
While you was waiting on Vanessa to call you back, you could have been examining.
That's what I'm saying. You supposed to have been pulling the tapes right then, Joe. But it's been at least a week since Doug died in soap opera time. So you just now tell me, I was on my way to go get this, and then you take Joey Armstrong, the flash drive that he gives you, not the original that you pulled from the footage.
No police ever.
No kind of jury. Yeah.
You take the flash drive that he hands you as evidence, and not only now again, see, I'm getting mad. All right. How reckless of a detective are you to sit there and all of y'all view the footage for the first time together? That is something you're supposed to do on your own first, to make sure that it's even appropriate, that it gives what it needs to give, that you're not missing.
Well, that is he never authenticated the daggone video. He doesn't know what happened to this video. Exactly. So, and you know who Joey is. So why would you basically not authenticate it, make sure that it's legit, that nothing's been erased or copied or spliced together? You just showing a video. I'm like, watch some CSI, Joey, and people. Come on.
You take it, literally stick it in the computer and say, here you go. You know,
everybody's watching.
Nobody knows what was about to be on this tape.
In all my years of Law and Order, I have never seen such in my life.
Thank you. That was a hot mess.
I'm like, you just.
And I have a master's degree from CSI.
You do.
I'm like, you're not gonna take this in the back first, oh boy. Like that's not what we doing. We're not gonna take this in the back and look at it first.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It could have been anything that they doctored and get up in there. That could have hurt Vanessa and them more. Joey has proven he's not above hurting her for whatever purpose. He could have had anything on that tape, and y'all
on that tape
together. Like
I don't know how it's gonna come out or when it's gonna come out, but his hope of being with her is gonna be crashed when she find out he killed him.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you got the dealer down there talking about, well, I was getting ready to bounce because I'm fired. But then you sitting steady up in the casino chit chat, and anybody could have walked in and said, wait a minute, I thought you was fired.
And wasn't he fully dressed in his uniform?
Dressed,
but you were fired.
Like he was back at work.
I'm like,
Donnell has proven that he can just walk up in there anytime. So if he's supposed to be fired, what he doing back?
That's what I was like. What is he doing in there? What if this boy comes back?
He needs to be in a different casino, or he need to have taken a vacation for a couple weeks, like Randy supposedly did. But why are you still here?
Exactly.
In your vest, like you done. Yeah.
Oh, he was working.
Yeah, he was working. So y'all
crazy.
really, Donnell, if I was you, I would really take offense to how they just playing in your face and playing you like your name is Boo Boo the Fool. Because Donnell, you need to show them that you are educated, that you have a degree, you've been studying abroad, and you are no dum-dum. And you are going to crack this case wide open, Donnell. I'm right behind you. Donnell is going to piece it together.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
I think
Joey, you being
keeping the relationship too between his mama and Joey. I think he's picking up on stuff.
He's picking up on kind of stuff, and it seems like every time he catch them on something, they come up with a different excuse, and then it's like he backed down. But you're right. I think he playing them in his back down. Like, I'm just logging all this information, and I'm just making you think that I'm taking your excuses and running with it. And it's kind of like, oh, okay, Ma.
When he first ran up on Joey in that casino and Joey said something, son, he said, I'm not your son.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not your son.
That's right, Doug.
I know, I like that. I was like, go ahead, boy.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to feel it. Hey, Marvella, I'm not trying to feel it at all. Like Donnell is going. Donnell, I'm rooting for you. Look, if there's anything that you need,
we got you.
You call us because we can see what you don't see, and I can tell you some things. So listen, you call
your
up
mama's
to the podcast. No, call up to the podcast. Dial in anything that you need to know. We got you. We're gonna help you fix this because I'm sick of people playing in your face like that. And I want you to go and get Donnell. I want you to go and get Deanna.
Get her, go get your sister.
Together. Go get your sister and get her back. Whatever. But speaking of get back, we have two across town at the Brownstone who've been talking to one another. And Martin decided that he wanted to get back with Smitty.
Mm-hmm.
It was going good, but Smitty again in his self-righteousness had a hissy tantrum in the middle of the reconciliation, talking about you just decided to play me and you wasn't thinking about doing it. You just wanted to offer to turn yourself in. You wasn't thinking about it, and now I can't even look at you. You playing my emotion. Do you trust this man or not?
I don't. Yeah, I'm so tired of Smitty. I am so tired of Smitty.
Well, I think it's in Smitty's defense, when you have been lied to, especially on that scale, it is hard to take what they say at face value. It takes time to earn the trust.
Okay, but do you want this man or not? Because he's sitting here pouring his heart out to you to tell you what it is he wants to do.
But the way he accused him of doing that, it's like you would really think that I would stoop that low as to do that. I lied to you one time about that, and that was a big lie. It's true. But it was about something that was actually, detrimental. So now you're thinking I'm stooping to silly lies. Like, I'm getting cookies out of the cookie jar with my hand in the cookie jar and saying no. I'm like, no. So who do you think you married? That was like an insult and another slap to me. What I'm saying. That was like, no. So you're
sitting here and you're saying to me, don't turn yourself in because these are the ramifications, and then you turn around and say, "Oh, but maybe you didn't want to do that,"
and accuse me of using it.
Act this way, and I'm going to use
that.
That was a slap back. He says,
"That's a slap in the face."
Here is the proof I was gonna turn myself in. This is what I was saying to Jacob, and then you go, "Oh well, my bad. I apologize." You had shown your hand right there. You told me what you think of me, and that's what he said. If we gotten that far, you would accuse me of manipulating you again to just think that I'm going to turn myself in. I'm willing to throw everything away for you. This is what you do.
But you basically think that you basically think I'm lying to you right now because of that. That makes no sense. That you basically think that you think that little of me to say that I'm gonna lie about this whole situation, and that's who you married. I'm like, that's hurtful. That was hurtful.
And another thing, when he canceled with Jacob, and Jacob mentions, "Oh, well, I just figured he wanted to talk more about June." Why didn't you ask him questions as to what is this meeting about? See, that's why I said Jacob is not a very good detective.
Jacob sucks as a detective.
I need him to find another profession, because you just missing stuff left and right. They can drop the daggone moon on your head and you be like, "It's raining. What's going on?"
Donnell and Kat are better detectives than Jacob.
They are. Somebody said by this time next year, Kat and Donnell are gonna have a detective agency together, because they're gonna be ready. That's gonna be because they got it going on. Yeah, forgive me. I feel kind of snuffy, like my nose is running. Y'all give me a second. My goodness, I ain't trying to start vacation sick. Lord, I'm working. But I did like that they are doing the reconciliation thing, and Smitty says, "Okay, let's go to couples counseling and let's go start date night." I did like how he said,
"Sorry,
okay,
I opened the bed.
Oh, let's try and fix this and do it like this. Let's try to figure this out." So I did appreciate that part. Hi, Terrence. So them trying to figure out.
He's just scared the crap out of me.
What was it?
I'm like, okay, what just happened? So I do like that Smitty was now willing to try. So that means that he actually did somewhat think about what was going on between him and Martin, and how they could fix it and let Martin come home for real.
I think when Martin pulled his card and said, "I'm moving back out," that was Smitty's reality check. Like, hold up, let me back up. Let me get this right, because I'm about to lose my man. I'm about to lose my meal.
Thank you. This rent is due. I mean, this mortgage is due, because I'm pretty sure they bought the brownstone. Mortgage is due, and I'm about to mess this up by being on my high horse, and it's about toward the end of the month. And Martin, I got him in on the couch for him to pay that last bill, but we about to run this next bill, and I need him here to get this done. So let me bring him on back in the house so this mortgage can get paid.
Dominion Energy is knocking on my door. I need my man back home. SCNG is knocking.
Yeah. So, but they had a good date, and Smitty says, "Okay, let me bring you back home." But let me tell you what about this ticked me off. And I had me to where I wanted to throw something at my television, is when Smitty come home, and here come Nicole coming from downstairs.
From upstairs. You just up in these people's house.
Tell me, I use my key. Wait, what you doing in my house?
Just in my house. But no.
You done came by more in the last month than you have in the years that we had these children. You've been up in there. But then you got the nerve when I tell you, you've been pushing me. Now I tell you I'm taking Martin back. Now you want to say, "Are you sure that's what you want to do? Are you sure? Have you thought about this? Like, do you want your son's marriage to work or not? Or do you want everybody miserable like you? Because what is you going to do?
He's a horrible.
If you would have sat there and talked this man out of, well, you know what, Nicole, I think you might be right. And Martin home packing, and he got to call you and say, you know what, I changed my mind. You need to stay there a little bit longer. What you gonna do to the man?
But 5 minutes ago, she was talking to Anita, talking about I want them to basically try and work it out, and then you flip flop, and you're.
Then here you go talking about some. Are you sure?
Like her.
You want everybody miserable like you? Seriously,
I think she does. Seriously,
and that is she's a hater. She is the biggest hater on the show. Her and Bill.
Yes.
Can't have anybody else happy
because you can't take it. But and then here's the thing that also ticks me off about Nicole is the fact that here you go grinning all up in Carlton's face like y'all been a couple for 20 years. Maybe you have been. Maybe y'all been sharing backwards glances all this time since you've been married to Ted. Maybe he was always giving you the eye. Maybe you always knew it was something because it just meshed too easy. It was too easy for me. You didn't even think once about the bro code and let me not do this. You was straight up all up on the carton from day one.
Jordan, I don't know about that one, Jordan.
But I love that this right here happened. Kat checked her, and she needed to check her.
She needed to. I agree.
Kat said, well, wait a minute. You giving me advice about my man and what I need to do. Well, what about you and your man? Why can't you admit that you love the one you love? Because I'm willing to fight for mine. Why you can't fight for yours? And you got
even though Kat's reasoning is flawed, she's right in the instance. And
she's right in this instance. She's right. Look how she's looking at her like, Kat.
She didn't like that because her daughter was telling the damn truth.
Yeah, she was.
But again, when she's talking to Danny about this man and saying, I don't want love, period. I don't want to do it. Then why are you grinning all up in this man's face, kissing him every chance you get, leading him on if a relationship is not what you want? As the madam therapist, why aren't you taking Carlton's feelings into consideration if you love and a relationship is not what you want? Because obviously this man is feeling you.
And you're basically leading him on, just like you said, because you're not telling him.
I'm sorry.
And then you sit there and Danny and Chelsea sitting there entertaining it like it's good. That I was pissed off about that too. Like, do y'all not realize that this is Uncle Ted's best friend and business partner, and that's okay?
This is in poor taste.
But then you're gonna sit there and challenge Danny saying, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm good where I'm at. And then you're going to challenge her, but look at what you're doing. You double-minded, Nicole. You always have been. You double-minded. Because on one hand, I don't want love, but then you grinning all up in this man's face. I mean, they almost look like a freaking couple. Look how he looked at her.
Yeah. When he kissed her goodbye, and somebody, okay, bye. And they did a whole little peck thing. I'm like, what is this?
Right. Like, no, I'm not feeling this at all. I'm not feeling
I'm not feeling them.
I'm not feeling it. And I tell you what else I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling this person right here. Because this person right here has lost his ever-loving mind.
Yeah, he has. You didn't want her. And now she's happy with somebody else, leaving you alone. Now you got to basically go ahead and put your 2 cents in. You lost that right already, Bill. You threw her away.
Telling Andre, you said, I want him out of her life and out of her bed. Why do you care who is in this woman's bed? This woman over here is happy. And you over here stewing away.
Pining and jealous.
Losing his freaking mind. And she know it. But then here go Bigfoot right here.
Destroying your own marriage on some jealousness.
That's what I'm calling him, Bigfoot. You up here threatening. I love Andre. I'm telling you, I am 10 toes down for Andre, and well, not every situation, but I am.
Listen,
10 toes
Andre has been holding it down this week. Okay,
he has been holding it down. He is 10 toes down for Danny. He throw it up in Bill's face. He backing everybody up off of him, and I am here for every single moment of what Andre's got going on. I'm here for all of it.
I am, but I do have a concern about Andre. Andre likes to flip-flop when it comes to Ashley.
Well, we know he's still pining away, but I really want him to let that ship sail.
I do, but she gave him that out. So watch next week some mess happen, and he's basically back in Ashley's face. That's my problem with him. He's always messing up and back in her face, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Right.
I'm like, pick a side, pick somebody, and stick with it. It's like
exactly.
I'm tired of you going back and forth.
It's my prediction that even though she's giving him an out, he's gonna stay. Ashley is not available, and even if he go and jump straight to Ashley right now, everybody gonna say, see there. But I love how he even backed Jacob up off of him today. Like, I'm sick of all this third degree y'all trying to give me. I need y'all to mind your own business. And I'm like, yes. But trying to mind the business, this one right here, her spidey senses is all over the place because
they are.
I feel bad for Haley.
I do.
I feel bad for Haley. Look, I want Haley to keep her man. Keep your man, boo.
Because we don't want him going in the other direction. So you need to work that out, Haley. Get that solved.
This chick barreled herself up in Danny's house.
That shit was funny.
Bill, where are you, Bill? You come down here right now. Bill, don't make me come find you. Oh, Lord.
From my husband. She's not around your husband. You tell your husband stay away from her.
Exactly. And honey, why did Madame Dupree just sit and eat this up?
Yeah, she did.
Music to her ears.
Yes, it was.
She's like, oh wow, this is karma knocking. Like, where is it? She said, well, Haley, he's not here. But then she's like, well, where are you, Mr. Hamilton? Like, okay, it's happening. She's loving every moment of it. And Bill gonna sit up there and tell Haley, you told me to not show Danny how insecure you are, and then you go and tell her, like, you just displayed for her all the way. That where I'm at, and you don't care. You like Jordan. Oh no. Okay, Jordan. So I'm gonna give you a moment.
I don't want them together, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan keeps saying that. I'm like, no, I don't want them to.
I'm gonna give you the opportunity to speak. I want you to put in the comments and tell me why you like Bill and Danny together. Now, I will say this. I was interested in seeing the backstory of what a Bill and Danny looked like. I don't want to see them in present tense. I just want to see some backstory of kind of what made them
what they were.
But I like Danny with Andre, and I'm gonna be so hurt next week if Andre says I'm gonna take my out. I really don't think he will. I'm praying he won't. I think he likes where he is right now, because you're gonna take the out. Ashley's not available, and you're on the outside, and now you have nobody. But I don't appreciate Bill. I don't appreciate Bill kissing on Danny the way he gonna be kissing on next week. I'm
Marbella. He didn't tell Haley that. He basically said, if you want to stay married to me, he wasn't saying I might let you go. That's called a narcissistic move. He tried to flip the blame on her to divert attention from the fact that he was wrong.
Basically, stop tending into my business and watching where I'm going. Basically,
I'm not giving you my passwords. I'm not doing this. Either you're gonna trust me or you're not.
You said, but if you want to stay in this marriage, didn't he say something? Did he give her an ultimatum?
If you want to stay in this marriage.
He gaslit her. He set her on fire.
Gaslit her.
He poured it at her feet and boom, gaslit, big time. And I'm just
I just don't understand. And I mean, y'all can help me understand. I do not understand how y'all want her to be with the man who basically made her life a living hell for the past however many months. Like, threw this stuff in her face. There was no love in the way he's been disrespecting Danny. Like, you can divorce somebody and have an amicable relationship. This was not that.
Me and wife been together 25 years. Wifey makes me comfortable and knows all the faults. Okay. But out of that time of this long marriage that they were together, look at how he treated her. He had no regard for those years that they had together. And he threw Haley in her face and dangled her like a carrot. He could have taken Haley and moved and gone anywhere. No, you move a block away.
Right. To put it in her face. Make her come to your wedding.
Make her come to the wedding.
So she can rub it in her face.
Have a press conference. Have her arrested. All of these things to drag her face through the mud about your marriage to Haley.
Yeah, there's no love in that. I'm sorry. There was no. He was very disrespectful to her. He was
That's possession. That's the possession he's trying to do.
Hey, Z.
Hey, Z.
My whole thing is, I'm with Danny about trying to get her lick back, and I kind of felt okay. I was torn between Pamela's speech today. Are you doing Andre dirty by using him? Do you really like him, or are you just using him to get your lick back from Bill? And her thinking about it, that's why she says, okay, I'm gonna give you an out, because she shows that she does have a heart, and you may want to have something later. So she really does care for Andre to say, let me love you and let you go. So I think Danny is also torn between, do I keep this charade up with Bill?
The two men.
Or do I, whatever? Y'all hold on. I'm watching.
I think she's comfortable and happy.
They hit Asia in the nose and knocked her down, and Chelsea is about to lose her mind with the Phoenix Suns. Oh yeah, she did that on purpose. She elbowed her right to the face. Chelsea Gray is about to get a tech. She's about to lose it.
Good.
Oh yeah. Wait. No, Chelsea, no, stop. Chelsea, stop. Chelsea, take her to the, please take her to the bench before she get ejected. Lord have mercy. Sorry, y'all.
Chelsea got to get ejected.
Yeah, she's about to fight that girl for Asia, because she came down real hard, right, and smacking her face. Asia at the free throw now line. Chelsea, keep it down.
This is what I had to go through in college, y'all. Right there. Yep, that's it. Right there in the room, talking to the TV, cussing and cussing at it. That was our college years. Yep, right there. I think she basically loves. I think she is happy finally in her life and relaxed enough, and she doesn't necessarily want to let Andre go. But she does feel guilty, I think, after Pam talked to her a little bit, like, yeah, he is young. He might want something else in life. And, this is fun right now.
But here's Jacob. My thing is with Jacob. Everybody keep throwing up on Andre. You might want to have kids someday. Has Andre told any of y'all he's trying to make some babies? Has he said that at all? And if anybody, he's going to have that. I think Andre is a grown enough man to think for himself. To say, hey, I might not want to do this. I might want to. I think
Jordan is just not Jordan. Jacob just has it on his mind because he and Naomi are pregnant right now. So I think that's just on his mind. And he's looking at like everybody else, like, hey, this could happen to you. You need to watch it. You're still young. You know, this wasn't in my cards, and this is now. This could be a factor.
Right. But here's the issue, even with that. Jacob, things change because you agreed with her and she went into this marriage y'all saying I don't want kids, and now you flipping the script saying, yeah, this is what I want. So you said you was fine until it hit you in the face, but so you, like you said, you're projecting what might happen to Andre later and saying you concerned for Danny, but you thinking, nah, bro, you thinking you're gonna be
thinking
all
about
right,
yourself.
but later you might want to have some kids. But let Andre come to that conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
And let him decide if that's what he wants to do. And who said this marriage is going to be 20 years down the road? It might.
Y'all's baby's granddaddy.
I want my boo back. Well, Jordan, Bill not gonna get his boo back. I want because he does not want Danny. He likes the pursuit of Danny because he cannot have Danny. Yep. He wants Danny sitting single, thinking about him while he does his life with Haley. Because he is not going to leave Haley to go back to Danny. He want Danny on the side. He want his cake and he want to eat it too.
Bill is not in love with anybody but Bill.
Bill.
And he wants everyone to be in love with him.
That's it, exactly. That's it, exactly. Bill could care less. And it's always like that. Like I said, my aunt always used to say, and I said this last week, they don't go with you until you stop going with them. So now that she has her attention is elsewhere, Bill was fine with thinking she was sitting at home thinking about me. He even gave Haley that whole speech like, I'm not easy to get over. She ain't ever gonna find nobody like me. I'm one of a kind.
Slapped the hell out of him when he said that.
So this is more of a blow to his ego than it is anything else.
Jacob Aloysius is trying to push for something.
And I think he lied. I think he did too. He wanted to be a Dupree. He wanted a wife, and whatever she said, he went along with it because his reaction was he didn't even for once think, oh, dang, Noemi, how you feel about this? Because we said we wasn't going to do this. He went to, you made me the happiest man alive. So this is what Jacob secretly wanted. But I
don't think he consciously wanted it. I just think it was just it was probably just a reflex reaction, like, oh, dang, I didn't realize I wanted this.
Right. But that's why I said I think he's projecting those feelings onto Andre, saying this is what you are going to do. But I pray, even though you have done it, Danny, that he does not take her out and y'all keep it moving. But with that being said, we have our Fairmont Crest announcements. Let's go. All right. I'm still happy. All right. So couples counseling led by brothers Martin and Smitty will be held this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. in the small conference room of the Fellowship Hall. Come prepared, y'all, to bear all of your secrets. Because now you got to lay it out on the line. But I want to warn you that the authorities will be standing by to take action for those of you all who confess some crimes in this session. So be aware that they will be on standby. But if you need to clean your house, you need to cleanse the soul, the couples counseling, Martin and Smitty will be there to meet you next Thursday at 7. Also, Sister Vanessa McBride, she has announced to everyone that she has a special friendship with Brother Joey Armstrong. So when y'all see them together, don't be giving Sister Vanessa those dirty looks. She promises that she is going to wait the appropriate amount of time before she upgrades Brother Joey to boyfriend. So y'all leave them now alone in their special friendship. Sister Angela, you had some announcements.
I do have some announcements today. World Food Day is on October 16th, and we are having our annual potluck. We ask that you bring your dishes in disposable pans this year. As we all remember that Sister Nicole does not like people messing with her stuff, and someone took her pan 30 years ago and used it and came back flawed and cracked, and she is not happy about it, and you know she is still feeling some kind of way about that. So please, use disposable pants. Next, we are having a living with ED from the wife's perspective, held by our own sister Haley. And so she will basically be having that discussion with other wives that are having trouble with their husbands. And you guys are going to work on how to discuss that and come to terms with those issues. There will also be a big discussion in marriage discussion group. Will be held in the choir loft on Monday night, okay, at 7 p.m. Vanessa McBride asked that everyone please stop sending chicken casseroles. She already has about 8 of them. So that's enough with the chicken casseroles, please. And I just got another text. The big discussion in marriage group has been rescheduled because Monday is football night in America. So men have basically said they don't want to do that. We're doing it on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. instead.
Okay.
That is all, sister.
All right. And so now listen, in the group, y'all, again, we have done our due diligence, and I want y'all to keep scanning and keeping out for people that are spamming the group and trying to send out all kinds of things. And our false prophets.
Let us know if there's some pornography in there, please.
The chats are still there. They were supposed to be gone on October 5th, but Facebook still has the chats up and running. So y'all still do your due diligence and look in the chats and report any suspicious activity, any pornography, any spam. Y'all make sure y'all let us know. And with that, we'll be right back with some trivia questions, y'all.
Hi, ladies.
How are you?
First of all, you guys are beautiful. We love watching you on the screen. Brianna, I too was a part of the we're like probably about the same height. I'm 4'11". I'm like, how did she? Look, when we get mad, we do some things. Okay, we get straight. But my question is for you, Ronnie Rose. We've come to know and love Chelsea Hamilton and how passionate and spicy she is, like her mama. Mm-hmm. How much of Ronnie Rose do you bring into your role as Chelsea Hamilton? Like, how is that transition? How much of, I guess, her is you?
That's such a funny question because, and myself and also Colby, who plays Kat, and Ariel, who plays my sister, we always joke and say, like, how did they know? Because we all have qualities of them. Like, Ariel is very grounded, and Colby's very type A, and I'm very...
Hi,
ladies.
How are you?
First of all, you guys are beautiful. We love watching you on the screen. Brianna, I too was a part of the we're like probably about the same height. I'm 4'11". I'm like, how did she? Look, when we get mad, we do some things. Okay, we get straight. But my question is for you, Ronnie Rose. We've come to know and love Chelsea Hamilton and how passionate and spicy she is, like her mama. Mm-hmm. How much of Ronnie Rose do you bring into your role as Chelsea Hamilton? Like, how is that transition? How much of, I guess, her is you?
That's such a funny question, because and myself and also Colby, who plays Kat, and Ariel, who plays my sister, we always joke and say, like, how did they know? Because we all have qualities of them. Like, Ariel is very grounded, and Colby's very type A, and I'm very free-spirited. So I think that a lot of it, I would say a lot, it's some things that Chelsea does that I wouldn't do. But I think a lot of myself is in Chelsea, just from like my experiences of being an artist in New York and being so influenced by that. And Chelsea was a model there, and she was so much younger than I was when I moved there. But yeah, I mean, Chelsea is, she does what she wants when she wants. And I do too. And she doesn't like any labels or anything like that. I don't either. And she loves being her own person, and I do too. So that's the best I can answer that question.
No, that's good.
That's awesome. Well, we love it. We love you guys, and can't wait to see what comes next for both of you on the show and off. So thank you again. Congratulations on a great show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Keisha. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Okay, so you just touched on it a little bit. My question is, these scenes were pretty intense, as you just admitted. How challenging or how easy was it for the two of you all to portray these characters in that moment?
Brianna?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. With any character, I like to try to pull a bit of myself into it. I'm not crazy. I'm not. People are like, "What is wrong with you?" But no, but just the childlike fantasy of delusion, and I think trying to have my intention clear, and pulling from when I was young, idolizing celebrities and just getting in that really childlike fantasy mindset. I felt like that helped it a little bit. But yes, like you said, it was challenging, to stay in it, because then people call cut, and then things are different, and you have to kind of just stay in the emotion.
Right.
Again, Ronnie, every time, like, you were just allowing us to just sit in it and giving us space, and so
yeah. I think since I had already kind of started to establish Chelsea as a character, I know where she comes from. I know where her mindset would be. For me, I tried to just be as visceral as possible. Like, what does it smell like? Well, what do the cups feel like? Can I smell the metal on the cups? Like, and what does this mean for a girl who, yes, has had the experience of the real world, being a model in New York and everything that comes with that, and also pulling from my own experience of living there. But this is her first time ever. Something this traumatic has never happened to her. And how would she react? And then also bringing yourself into it. If I got kidnapped, it'd be a different story. A lot of people, because I read the comments, a lot of people were like, why aren't you pulling the bed? Okay, the bed was bolted. All right. Okay, all right. We didn't mention that, but it was, and also y'all have to get, Chelsea doesn't, she also loved this woman. So it's a lot of heartbreak and anger and confusion and panic, and just really trying to embody that. And Brianna was so committed that it made it easier to live within that world.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Ursula, for your question. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Have a good day, ladies.
Thank you. You too.
And I was one of those people saying, girl, if you don't move that bed and take that chain and wrap it around her neck, I was one of those people. I was one of those people. But shout out to our friend Tony Moore of Lounging with Tony and More Please for allowing us to hop in and ask Ronnie Rose and Brianna a question about Chelsea's kidnapping. That was super cool. So getting back to the trivia questions, if y'all knew the answers to the trivia questions, go ahead and put in the comments. I don't know if you did or not. Angela, you have the answers, and you can if they answered it, you can let us know later in the show when we reveal the answers who got it first. But if you got the first one to answer the trivia questions right, you are going to get a free entry into our Procter & Gamble basket. And in that basket, we're gonna have our Febreze, some Gain, some wonderful
Febreze today.
I have the baked cinnamon apples because it's fall. So
I gotta get me a fall, and I'm still rocking with my warm sugar.
It's fall. And they smell so good. These apples. Woo! Like
I always love warm apples.
I love cinnamon apple.
It makes you want to get like an apple pie and some ice cream and just be like, okay, let me sit down.
That's like my favorite dessert, apple pie and ice cream. Yes.
I had a caramel apple ice from Starbucks earlier. I heard they're taking it off the menu, and that makes me so sad. I love a good hot apple cider.
Taking what off the menu?
Caramel apple spice at Starbucks.
Oh. I never had it.
Oh, I love apple cider.
I like apple cider, but I'm not a huge Starbucks person.
I'm not either. That's the only thing I get from there is that, and I like their banana nut bread.
Mm-hmm.
I like their apples, the truffle swirl, whatever it is, the cinnamon cake.
Speaking of nuts.
Yes.
I should say, speaking of nuts, this poor young lady right here, I just don't know what to say about it. But like I said, speaking of nuts from real, this one right here. Because what Evil got going on is Leslie all day long, y'all.
Day long. Yep. And she is steering her soul in the wrong direction.
And you encouraging your daughter to keep running after somebody else's man.
Like mommy, like daughter.
Yep. Exactly. And she's following her. People can give you advice. You don't have to follow it. She's following it, though. That's the stupid part. You know it's wrong. You said you have a problem with it, but you're still doing it. I don't understand.
I don't understand either because but the way she rolled up on Tomas was sitting there pleading her case, and Kat rolled up. The way she turned around and rolled her eyebrows out loud. I said, "Oh," and Kat just standing there. But this time, remember last week? When I said Tomas was wrong because he allowed Eva to say all of those horrible things to Kat, and he didn't stop her. This time, he intervened and said, "No, stop this. Don't say that to her. Don't do that." I mean, he kept saying, "No, this is who I want, and you need to back up." And for that, I gave Tomas kudos because you finally grew a pair.
Child, that's just because he found out that she said she loved him. And she
loved him.
For being a Dupree.
Yeah.
Whatever the motivation, he said it. And then now you got Eva totally dejected, going back to Leslie saying, "You gave me the wrong advice." And Leslie saying, "Girl, you got to fight for what you want." But he has humiliated you in the middle of the place, in the club, and said, "I don't want you. I want Kat." That's enough for me. There's no going back for me. What more can you say?
Yeah, it's like, what?
But he's done that 3 times now. Every time they've had to come up with this. He's never said he does not want Kat. He just said, "Well, she's finished with me." He thinks she is. So, but he's basically said that he wanted her and she's not listening. That's one thing that we as women, we don't hear what men say all the time. They usually say exactly what they mean. They might not do what they mean, but yeah.
And so I'm so glad you said that. I didn't mean to cut you off, but there is a t-shirt that I discovered from a wonderful company who employs autistic adults. And they made this t-shirt, and the t-shirt says, "Don't hear what I didn't say." And I love it, and I'm gonna order it and put it in the basket. I thought about, I said, no, this has to go to one of our gatekeepers, because this is so much of this show. Like, they didn't even realize making this shirt that it was so much of the show. It's so much of us in our daily lives and our miscommunication and how we hear what we want to hear. But the t-shirt says, "Don't hear what I didn't say." So I'm gonna order that, and that is going in that basket. So whoever wins that basket is gonna get that wonderful t-shirt. But y'all
order me one too.
Okay. He said, her heart is speaking, but Tomas has been saying, but then he did say at the table, "I like you. I never said I didn't like you. I never said I wasn't attracted to you. So don't get it twisted that I think that you're beneath me. Just your interaction with me is different." You too, Allie. Okay. It's different between his reaction with her and his interaction with Kat. It's just different. So it's not like you're on any different level or you're beneath her. It's just different. It's different with you and different with her. But I've decided that she is where I want to be. But I think that it's very convenient for him to make this declaration and say that now after.
The fact. Yeah.
Right. So now you can kind of compare the two to say, okay, what I want to do.
Child, that was all about his ego.
Yeah.
Really?
Right. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I do think that he is attracted to Eva, but that whole romp was to stroke his ego.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it was. But after hearing that they loved each other, they decided to say, okay, well, let's kind of say it to each other and not through other people, but let's actually look at each other and say what it is that we mean. And they did so and ended up here. And I think that maybe this is the first time Kat was able to maybe get swept up in her emotions and what she's feeling and just go with it. So they ended up in the closet at the country club. And this little lady right here, this is what cracked me up. So they go in there, and I mean, they tear the closet down. I said, "Oh my Lord." My husband looked at me and said, "Oh Lord, have mercy." Look at this woman here, like, oh.
It's like,
well, they nosy at that country club, ain't it?
Yeah, they are. Well, I mean, they were loud though. They were loud. Yeah. She was up there just giggling and Karen. Yeah, she finally found her happy place. Thank goodness.
Yeah, God. Well, why does she remind me of Patrice, y'all?
It's the expression on her face.
Yeah, on her face. Yeah, Patrice always wore. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just the whole look. I just anyway, that's out of nowhere. It just hit me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
but she was just talking to it. Right. And so they come out. They think they're in
Allie said it need to be sprinkled with oil and water, just like the couch, Allie. Just like the couch.
That couch need to be burned.
That woman said, "Listen, give me what they having and make it to go for two." I said, okay. Yep. I thought she was gonna be like, "Oh my God," and clutch the pearls. She was like, "Oh, they done served them something up in here. I mean, me and Leroy need a little bit of that."
Not Leroy. Why you gotta give him my? Why you gotta have my granddaddy name though?
Well, I didn't know Leroy was your granddaddy name, but yeah. Me and Leroy down have some of that, so give me 2 plates to go.
Yeah, give me 2 plates for that, and we're gonna have to get some more tomorrow too.
If that's what y'all doing up in this stuffy country club, I need some of whatever y'all serving. And I was like, okay, that was the key of the week for me. This right here.
Yeah, that was funny.
I thought that was hilarious. Okay, but now listen, everybody thinking that one of these two young ladies is going to end up with child. I need to know how many of y'all watching are actually rocking with this, because I don't want either one of them with Tomas's baby. We already got a baby on the way that we don't know what to do with. I'm not looking for another one.
I don't necessarily want them with him. I just know good soap.
Yeah.
And
because
so
I mean,
that's
gonna make a messy thing again.
Yeah, that's gonna make for a messy, lifelong issues between the two sisters.
Mm-hmm.
You got a baby and baby forever.
Yep.
And that means that Vernon and Anita, mainly Vernon, gonna have a great grandbaby. Well, he already got 2 great grands, and Samantha and Tyrell. He gonna have another biological great grandbaby if Eva's pregnant, because that's his granddaughter, and it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. It's gonna come out. Listen, let me tell you what I told Raphael. My daddy, as we said, has been a soap watcher now for well over 40 years. My daddy called me the other day and said, "You know what, baby?" I said, "What's up, Daddy?" "I think you're right. Vernon is that girl, Daddy." I'm sitting there watching it. He's that baby. He's Leslie, Daddy. I said, "Daddy, I told you." He said, "No, I'm looking at it. Vernon ain't all the way right. He Leslie, Daddy. I'm telling you, he Leslie, Daddy." I said, "Raphael, my daddy been watching it for over 40 years. If he call it, he has always been spot on."
I think you're right. I just don't want you to be right.
Well, I would hope not to be right, but I think I am right.
Same argument as I just said. It makes for good soap.
It makes for good soap, but I don't want one of these young ladies pregnant. I just don't want that. I just don't want that for either one of them. If it's gonna be, well, no, I don't want it for either one. I'm finna say, if it be for one, let it be with Kat and not with Eva, because I think that's just doing the same storyline over and over. I think switching it up, if you gotta go there with Kat.
Well, okay, good soap would be Kat being pregnant and he's still carrying a torch for Eva. They still have the attraction.
Well, I don't think the attraction is ever going to go away, no matter what happens between him
and
Kat.
But what I'm saying is, at that point, now you're tied to Kat because now you got a baby, so that makes it even more complicated.
Right,
which is where the good soap comes in. So I think it should be Kat. They'll probably get married, but then you still romping with her sister on the side.
Right. Speaking of complications, Leslie is building tearing down this house across the street. They bought these
she started immediately 10 minutes after the verdict. She got the truck over there tearing the house down.
Yep.
They tried it in Junction. Bill tried it. It didn't work. Well, okay, so Vernon, here's my question to you, Vernon. Your father founded Fairmont Crest, the country club, at least. Y'all got some pull. Why haven't y'all amended the bylaws by now to say the historic houses in there cannot be torn down? Why haven't y'all made these historical monuments? Like, y'all didn't move fast enough for me, Dupree's, to get stuff in the wood, to get it done.
Yeah, they waited till the last minute to file.
Y'all wait till the last minute, and now we trying to file an injunction, and they said, nope, she can do it. And they said, well, how long you think we got? A day? 2 days? Nope. How about 30 seconds? Beep.
This is fruitcake, and we're going to tear the house down right now.
They have bought them a year-old fruitcake.
She said, "Oh, I made it last Christmas." She said, "You mean a year ago?"
She's talking about, yeah, the fruitcakes they last for a year.
Because that was too funny. Because Eva was like, "What do you have, Mama? I just got something. Mama, what did you take?"
That was my other
year-old piece. Yeah.
You guys, these people are fruitcake. I said, Leslie is off her rocker. I'm telling you.
I'm so glad Leslie's got a friend, even though Jan is an opportunist and she just want a rich friend.
I mean, the first thing she said was, "What's it like to be an heiress? Like, Tammy shopping." Mona said, "I don't want no parts of this." And no, Mona act like
Jan had already said it back when Leslie first got the money. She was saying something about going to the housewarming and all that. So Jan is an opportunist.
Yeah, Jan just want to come up. Jan looking to come up. What is this right here? These people. Oh, that's Angela. These roses. What is that? Angela, did you do that?
I did, because I'm in the dark, so I just gave y'all something else to look at.
Oh, okay. I'm like, where did all of a sudden these roses come from? But is this?
But
is
it's not on the right place.
Right. So I'm like, what is that? Okay. So with that being said, we go back over to the other side of DC, and we have this person right here who it is a dilemma, and I do feel bad, but what do we like about this situation right here?
I don't know.
First of all, how long has this been? Like, as of today's date, how long ago was this? Because
it's only been a couple of days.
Pajamas on.
She's got the same pajamas on. She told him on Friday.
That girl ain't been
7 days later, but I think we took 2 days, 2.5 days for Joey's memorial, so it's been 1 day for that. So and then so she's been home 2 days. She been home, and Allie,
Allie says 1 day.
She had an office to go to when she didn't want the people at the office to think she was pregnant. So y'all must be moving along with those renovations y'all got going on down there at Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne and Associates, because she talked about going into the office and not the orphanage. So y'all got some progress happening down there. So kudos to y'all. But what should y'all, how would y'all handle this situation? Let's just get real for a second, because this is a dilemma.
Yeah.
What would y'all do?
I would like to hear one strong argument for and one strong argument against. I already know who got the argument against. Go ahead, Allie.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Because one argument that I was making today, in all of the things that she had to say, she never at once really acknowledged Jacob's feelings that this is his baby too. Mm-hmm. She's all into the inconvenience of my body, and maybe you lied to me, or maybe you really wanted this, and I owe it to myself. What about to you? Like, but you not considering that, wait a minute, this is Jacob's baby too.
Yeah.
I agree, Morgan. She does need to go and confirm it first, because maybe it's a false test. Maybe we need to find out how
you don't get false positives.
Well, I know that too, but still go to the doctor. I guess she just
she does need to do that. I don't think he lied to her, Allie. I think that he just got. I mean, when something becomes a reality, he may not even realize that was something that he would want until it actually happened. And then some people look at that as like, it's not something I ever wanted, but it's here now.
Right here. It's a situation.
Right. But also, here's my thought. It was a deal breaker. You didn't want kids. Why were you just relying on birth control? Why you didn't get your tubes tied? Why you didn't have a hysterectomy? Why didn't you permanently make sure that it was not a possibility? If you don't do that, and
it ain't like he made her not take her pills. That's not
exactly. Her. And you riding horses without the proper saddle. This was gonna happen.
You must not want to stay on. You must be okay with falling off.
There you go.
I know when I stopped wearing my saddle, it was because I planned on falling off.
Right.
So you got the saddle. If you don't saddle up, you got to basically stay safe.
Her for something that they talked about before being married. Well, he's not pushing her. He's wanting her to think about it because it's a reality they didn't think about, but it's here now. But if she was so dead set against it, and I hate to be the one that says, oh, this is what the woman has to take care of. But the fact of the matter is, if we're the ones carrying the baby and we don't want to carry the baby, we got to be the ones to make sure we don't have the baby.
Exactly.
that the possibility of even getting in this situation doesn't happen, whether I'm making my husband bring condoms to the bed, making sure I'm taking my pills religiously. I have put an IUD.
You could have had an IUD put in. I don't know why she just didn't do that in the first place. If you wanted to make sure you weren't having one.
Right.
She did not prepare herself for the whole aspect of it.
What's that patch? The Depo-Vera patch in the arm, the IUD, the hysterectomy, the tubes tied, something. Or Jacob, I need you to go and get snip, so that we make sure that we have made a decision that this is not happening. But if you did not take any of those precautions and you ride the horse bareback, here we are.
And you may or may not fall off. It's the reality of the matter.
When I watch the rodeo and them men be on the bareback bronc, they be off in 10 seconds when you riding dirty.
My thing is, Naomi is a very intelligent woman. She had to know that was a possibility.
So that maybe that should have been their song, "Riding Dirty." That was their song. Riding Dirty is their song.
They are talking about it, but it seems like look, come on. It seems like it seems like Naomi has her mind made up, and I'm like, okay,
yeah, it does.
What is it that you want to do? And he keeps saying, but just think about it. Just think about it. I mean, and I appreciate the writers for this. This is a real conversation, and in the times that we're living in.
Well, and this is a real issue that real couples have.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is a real dilemma of what do we do?
I think if she talks to Danny, I'm like, but she needs to figure out the trauma that you're talking about, Allie, about what she went through. But I mean, with the help she would have, but it's still a whole thing.
Yeah, now that
she feels like she's having to give up everything.
She made me so mad today. What if the baby gets sick? Girl, you rich. If the baby gets
sick, you got how many people to take care of this baby?
She really could have this baby and drop it off at Anita and Vernon's house and be done.
I'm like, we are not the same, Naomi. If your baby gets sick, you do not have to take off of work. So stop acting like that. Excuse.
You know you're going to have a nanny and whatever else, so.
It's all going to fall on me, Jacob. It's all going to fall on me.
No, it's going to fall on you. Whoever your Mona is, that's what's going to fall on
you. And your trust fund. But I mean, I get what she's saying, but still, you got a lot more options than you think you do. That's what Naomi does not understand. I get what they're trying to, I guess, play the fact that, lots of people don't have these options and they're trying to put that in there. But in this case, she has so many options.
Right.
So it's not really not that I'm pushing her, because I get it that she does, she's not there, but whatever she was traumatized with her mom and seeing her not, giving up her dreams, but that was her mom's decision. She could have basically kept modeling.
To have kids, her mom gave up her dreams for a man.
She didn't do it. She left before they had the kids, didn't she?
Yep. She did. She
didn't basically leave for the kids. She left for Bill. That's a whole different matter. That didn't have anything to do with you.
Well, the part of being a Dupree is to be able to lean on your family. So Naomi can sit and try to be as independent as she need to be and want to be.
The cost of a nanny, Allie, please, Allie.
Unless she doesn't love her husband enough to have his baby. And Pamela, that could be it too. But I think right now she's just thinking more about her career. But I do think, though, now that you say that, and ladies and gentlemen, the Las Vegas Aces are now the WNBA 2025 champions. Give it up for the Las Vegas Aces and our star.
Excuse me for one moment. I'll be right back.
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful.
In the house for Asia Wilson and the sweep. The sweep, they won it in 4 straight 4-0. The Las Vegas Aces are the 2025 WNBA champions. Woohoo! Let's go. Ski Week. Oh, wait a minute, Z. Don't tell me you're a star. Wait a minute. I see a Ski Week. Don't you tell me you are Sora, Z. Allie's. Yes,
Okay, we representing deep up here.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go for the pink and green.
Go, lady.
That's right, Z, all day. And Asia went to our school, and she is a part of our chapter. She is.
Oh, look at Jordan saying boom. Don't hate, Jordan. You can't hate.
Oh, Jordan, give it up.
I'm sorry,
Jordan. Knew when she left, and then she could have stayed with the Aces, and she might have been celebrating with a ring right now. But sorry. I like
Team Asia over here.
Yeah, we Asia Wilson all day over here. We pink and green.
Yeah, they've been searching the shoes from the very beginning. They were on it. Yeah, these ladies were on it.
My Asia Wilson squeeze ball, my stress ball, Asia, right there.
Okay, Cleveland.
I have my
from
South Carolina. We're from South Carolina. You went to Claflin? You just down the road. We're in
you're right up the road from me, Z.
Spartanburg, but she's from Columbia. But we went to University of South Carolina, so we're right up the road.
I'm in Columbia, Z.
Look at this small world. Look at this small
world.
Okay.
Look at y'all. Y'all have found another sister. Look at that.
Exactly. Didn't even know, but we knew it was an energy, a spirit there. It was something there. Y'all, now I got to switch up my outfit for the plane tomorrow. Oh, she's from New York, but you went to Claflin. Okay. Now I have to wear my jersey on the plane tomorrow. I told my husband I got one outfit to fly in, but should the Aces win tonight, then I got to be Aces. So I'm not going to go to wait. I'm going to have to pull out them new A1s.
96, 86, huh? That was woo.
Yes, a sweep. I told somebody. I told a gentleman.
You told Walter that.
So I told a gentleman named Walter.
Gentleman
saying that they were going to win the Phoenix, and I said, "Listen, out of the 4 times we played them this season, they only won 1 game because I went back to make sure to check the stats. So I pretty much felt in my heart and spirit we had this in the bag." Back to back and back again. That's what I'm talking about. This age. Listen, thank you, God. Okay, now I can start my.
Girl, why that jersey went to? Was it $99 before? Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's gonna be skyrocket now. But I have to have the championship something. And the beautiful thing about Asia and her number 22 is that's my birthday, February 2nd. So look at it. This is all that. Okay, let's go back behind the case now. Okay. Pamela says Bill is my main man. I wish he looks at me the way he looks at Danny. I love him. Pamela, really?
I reserve my comments to myself.
Okay, this is what I will say to that, Pamela. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna say
Bill is a sexy man. We will give you that.
When Bill was riding for when Chelsea was missing, and Danny said to him, "I need you to do what you do," and he said, "Okay," with no take hands off, take the wheels off, whatever. And she said, "Yes." To me, that's when Bill gave the sexy energy. It was like the protector part of let me ride for my family side of Bill. Came out. To me, I thought that was very sexy of him. Now, this foolishness he got going on now, it erased all of that clout he built with me a couple of weeks ago.
Because he is gaslighting the mess out of his wife, and I don't like it.
He is.
February 9th. See, again, here we are again. February babies ends. Okay. So yeah, I think that Bill just too messy to be. I can't overlook his flaws because he has so many of them. He has so many of them. I can't overlook them, but he's a handsome guy. And Bill walks around statuesque, and any other woman would be happy to get Bill, and I'm sure Haley enjoys climbing that tree. But Bill is just too narcissistic, too self-absorbed, too nasty, snake in the gutter grass, drag him to hell that I just cannot get with people like that.
Okay. Tell us how you feel.
He is treating Haley like a kid. He acts like he's her father.
Yeah, he does. Because I mean, you should have known when you married a child. You got a child bride. I'm like you.
I mean,
so you needed to basically marry up. You didn't marry up.
When Danny said I was open to adopting more kids, you didn't have to marry one. I was like, boom. I loved it. But with that being said, y'all, we're going to go back. We're going to take another commercial break, and we're going to come back with our trivia answers. So let us know.
Oh, and Z, look, Z's an Aquarius too, February 9th. Look at that.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Z, you're a February baby, and you're sorry. Look at that. And we're all Aces fans. Look at the people celebrating. I'm so happy. My heart is so happy. That's what Haley signed up for. It is what she signed up for. And like we said before, the way you get them, that kiss between Bill and Jordan had a lot of history. It had history behind it, but it didn't have sexy behind it. Keisha doesn't think it was hot at all. She thinks it was just manipulative. She didn't find the chemistry. They definitely don't. Andre definitely does things to Danny that Bill didn't. And Bill,
yeah, Andre be flipping it.
Mute, Keisha. Andre be flipping it, smack it up, flipping and rub it down. That's what Andre be. But anyway, we'll be right back with our trivia answers.
Finished with you. 23-hour lockdown.
It is good. Very good. Oh yeah.
Collard greens.
Hi, how you doing? Hey, how are you? Yeah?
Mashed empanadas.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You guys tried it?
Yeah, so my horizontal line is a little off. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold tight.
We're back. So Angela, who got our trivia questions?
I'll give you one guess.
Yeah, give you one guess.
Allie, oh, my fella. Okay, Allie.
Is Allie.
All right, Allie, congratulations.
That girl is the trivia queen.
That's right. She knows it. Look, and her look. Well, I ain't gonna say that because they were kind of easy, but hey, get it done. Congratulations, Allie. And with that, you get an entry, of course, into the Procter & Gamble basket. Allie, you got like 20,000 entries. You just might.
So y'all better get on it because Allie got this basket.
Gonna walk away with this basket. She said that basket is hers. Look at her. She said that basket is mine.
Allie gonna really she got like every other entry in here got Allie name on it. So y'all better get
reigning behind the gates trivia queen.
Y'all better.
She said she is not playing when it comes to that basket.
Yep, between her and
I can't decide what shirt I want. I like that one.
Which one?
Raises the Stakes 2025 champion.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I don't want the color. I wanted a different color. It's black.
Well, I'm sure
y'all looking at Ace's shirt.
Yeah, I just told Raphael I need that championship hat they got on. I need the shirt. I need to have it going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Let me see. Sora is talking. Let's see what she has to say.
For us to be able to celebrate this is truly special. We worked our butts off to get to this point. And now it's time to have some fun, but I wish I could take this credit, but this is God working. This got nothing to do with me.
That's right. It's all God.
This is from what's inside.
You had to send one of the most famous texts of all time. All good things start with text sometimes, and yours to your team when you just lost by 53 points. How did you pull the best out of this group behind you?
I mean, the beautiful thing about this group behind me is that I didn't really have to say much. We already understood the assignment, and that's what happened from that point on. We understood the assignment and what was in front of us. All we had to do was believe in one another, and you see that tonight. So we're grateful, we're blessed, and I wouldn't do it with any other group than I am.
Let me tell y'all something. The people this week that have been hating on this young lady, it just broke my heart. Like from an almost impossible season where we were down, losing, like seemed like every other game, they lost by 53 points. Look at Bam. That's right. You better be there to celebrate your woman. She said I love him.
I mean, they've been together, what, 2-3 years now?
I mean, yeah, I know, but the thing is, they had such an impossible season and they lost like that. And 8th place, everybody just wrote them off. And then all of a sudden, it just clicked. And they went on a 16 or 17 in a row run. Like, let me stop before I end up crying. I'm so happy for them. I really am. Y'all go ahead and put in the comments now who should be up for a nomination tonight. Those of you who are new that are watching with us, we nominate someone each week who we think should be evicted out of Fairmont Crest based on their shenanigans and actions and foolishness that they do behind those gates. We vote. Keisha, I think is the poll up in the group.
No, I didn't even do a poll this week. We just keeping it organic this week.
Okay, so put in the comments who you think should be nominated for eviction this week. And then Keisha will give an announcement and we'll say who we've kicked out. But we do basically based on what they have done. Those are new people who are here joining us. We do have a Facebook group. It is called Behind the Gates Podcast Discussion Group. You can find us on Facebook. You can also, if you found us here on YouTube, we also have our own YouTube channel, which we are broadcasting live to tonight. That is the Behind the Gates Behind the Gates podcast is what it's called on YouTube. So you can follow us on both platforms, and I will play that in just a moment to let you all know how to follow us. But okay, so Z says Joey. Angela, I'll let you go first. Who are you nominating tonight?
I'm back with Nicole. She just aggravates me. I just want her to stop being in everybody else's business and mind her own and figure out her life. Like that little girl I keep watching on YouTube. You worry about yourself.
I'm just sick of her judging her sister. And
that's it. It's like so high and mighty. She like her crap just doesn't stink. I'm like, you have issues, but you're throwing away what was their anniversary? Which anniversary was this? 30 something years?
30th.
30 years of marriage, and not to say that it's a lightly thing, that wasn't a big situation, but you basically,
it wasn't something that couldn't have been come back from.
Yeah, I'm like, you cut him out, you shut him out, and then to go with his business partner, that just is very nasty and dirty. I just don't. I'm just very unhappy with that right there. So
you saying Janet needs to go? You mean Jan as in
Jan? Yeah, Jan.
I'm saying, but Asia has Janet. I said, so you mean Jan as in Ashley's mama is the one that needs to go?
Yeah.
Clarify that.
Janet, Anita, Joe.
Keisha, who are you nominating?
So
Ellie's stupid.
I feel you on the Joey thing. I feel like that's the obvious answer. I'm with you on that. However, I feel like Vanessa needs to go because, ma'am, your husband ain't even in the ground good. You are literally the day of the funeral, and you up here basically telling your son this is your new special friend. I thought that was just in poor taste.
She did that.
Yeah, she did.
That. Are you okay with him being a part? Ma'am, I know I'm not okay with him being part of our lives right now. I'm thinking about my daddy and how he's gone.
My vote, of course, is for Bill. And those of you watching, if y'all riding for Bill, I'm sorry. Bill, it's Bill. I don't even know if I really even need to go into all the things Bill, but let's just start back from after Chelsea was found. Let's just start there. We ain't even got to go all the way back. You and Danny connected. You knew that there was a connection. You leaned into it, but Haley peeped it. So you let Haley say you can't hang out with her no more. But you secretly like being able to say, hey, I think you pining away from me, but I can't be with you no more, because that fed your ego to say my ex-wife still want me. You told Haley, my ex-wife, she ain't gonna find nobody like me. I am the man. I ain't no replacing me, and it's gonna be a minute before Danny can even think about moving on. Boom, you find out she got married. Now your whole life turned. You did a complete 180 and said, hold up. The woman I left behind and was chasing me is no longer chasing me. She done turned to another. Now I gotta go back, find the point in which I lost her, and make sure she's chasing me again. That way I got somebody to run from. That way I got purpose in life. When I'm doing somebody wrong, when I feel like somebody want me, but I don't want them. That was fueling everything about Bill and his ego. But now that Andre is taking attention, you ain't never thought about Andre before. Never. Now you rolling up the orphan jeans to say what? To do what, Bill? And then you're going to sit there and say, me and Danny was together when you was born, when you was pulling up your training pants, me and her together. So what? I'm with her now.
Period.
That's it. You moved on. Well, you better not hurt her. No. Why you threatening me? You did exactly what you telling me not to do. You had the woman. You had the woman in your hands. You had her in your bed. You had her in your house. You turn around and you let that go. You let the child bride take over. And now Danny is doing her, and you can't handle it because of your ego.
And I love the way Andre handled that. I love it.
Yes. He said, okay with the vintage vocabulary. I'm like, Andre hit him with so much, and then he talking about you. I got my eyes on you. He told me, yeah, I tend to have that effect. I was like, you know what, Andre? I'm 10 toes down for you. I'm 10 toes down for you. The way you backing everybody up. I'm giving a pro thumbs up to Andre, thumbs down to Bill. Bill, you're getting on my nerves, and I'm starting to hate to see you coming, just like Carlton, because Carlton gets the eye roll and a half for me. Honorable mention Carlton for being on the block because, sir, just sir. Honorable mention Ted for allowing Carlton to even get this far, sir. You got it, sir. I'm calling you out.
Ted, you
have
failed.
You could have stopped this long time ago. You got some splaining to do, Lucy.
Yeah,
stopped this long time ago. It's not enough for them to sit there and say, did you feel Ted staring? Ted should have knocked whatever was in that casket over, turned that funeral out, and had Nicole by his side. Or he should have said, you know what, Carlton, you in my seat, bro. Pull a Andre and sit right between them. Sit in the service, held your wife's hand, and sit in between her and Carlton. I mean, you're not petty enough for me, Ted. You're not petty enough.
I agree.
So those are my nominations with the S.
I need to know where Ted grew up, because he need to go back to that high school Ted or whatever. And
I mean, apparently he's from money, because he said he's been eating caviar his whole life.
Well. Anyway, we're gonna be right back with a break and some character theme songs, and then Keisha's gonna make the announcement as to who we kicking out tonight, y'all. So let me see where, what, and what. Okay.
While the weak ones fade, empty pockets don't. This is not a game.
You strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I've never been satisfied.
My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match wit with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes.
You'll be back.
Maybe 3 minutes.
Soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back. Time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other.
Thank you, baby.
I want to hear that whole thing. Did Asia just get finals MVP too? I see she got the little trophy. I think she just got finals MVP too. Yes. Rebecca Lobo face is broke. She just sitting up in there like she can't even crack a halfway smile. She been getting on my nerves all season. Anyway, that's another story. Keisha, have you made your decision?
I have.
Okay.
So we are going to say goodbye, and I'm sorry, Marvella and the rest of y'all who are Team Bill, but he got to go. I'm sick of him gaslighting his wife. I'm sick of him trying to implode our girl Danny's marriage. I'm just sick of him, period.
Mm-hmm.
So bye, Bill. Deuces.
Deuces. That part. Get up out of here. Kick rocks.
We Team Dandre over here.
Yes. Anything that comes against our team, Dandre, you an enemy here. Yeah.
Enemy of the state.
You roll with us, or we roll right over you. That's where we at this point. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go right into some prayer and see who needs to be prayed for. All right. My prayer is that Andre sees the light and stays away from the gastro disaster of unseasoned chicken.
Stay out the hospital.
Stay away from the hospital and entertain and put your word into your marriage.
That's the unseasoned chicken.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because you're gonna mess around and get salmonella or something. Leave it alone.
Yeah. Oh my God. They say uncooked, they said unseasoned.
Well,
but
still, same thing.
Same thing. All right. Keisha, who you praying for?
Oh man, all the
huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm praying for the marriage of Brother Bill and Sister Haley because I need him to leave Danny alone.
Okay. I'm with you. Look, I'm with you. Angela, who you
and I'm praying for Naomi.
Yes, that's a hard
decision. That's what I was gonna say was Naomi.
Any of
Naomi and Jacob, and just trying to get them to figure out what they want and what they don't want. But that is a hard decision to kind of work out and work through.
Yeah.
And then
in real life are going through that situation, we extend our prayers to you as well, because that's a hard decision to make.
And my whole thing with Naomi on that one, I just feel like in a relationship, you have to remain flexible because things are going to change and you have to take your partner's feelings into consideration. Not saying that how he feels should dictate it, but she shouldn't be mindset against anything because you never know what you didn't plan that was meant to be.
Exactly. I agree. We're not doing okay. So, Keisha, have you gotten your performer of the week this week?
Oh yes, I made my mind up on that one yesterday.
All right.
Y'all already know. You know who team I'm on over here.
Yeah.
Performance of the week goes to our boy Andre.
Yes.
In Orphy Jeans yesterday when he put Bill in his place.
Yes, he did.
Really, yes, all week he's been putting people in their place, but yesterday
people in their place. Yeah, I was gonna say all week it has been.
It was funny because of the height difference, but it's okay because he held his own.
Yes,
he wasn't. He said he ain't never scared.
He ain't never scared. He said, I got my own money, so you can stop with all that. I got my own money. Like, why do people keep?
He was holding it down the way my frat should.
He got more money than
Alpha Phi Alpha in the building.
That's right. Sean, you're doing your big thing, Sean Freeman. We appreciate you. We definitely appreciate you. And with that, that brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to our final thoughts of the evening. And Keisha, I'll let you go first.
Thank you, my love.
Well, okay, first of all, again, we find ourselves today praying for a dream sequence next week because I need that kiss to be a dream sequence.
Yeah.
And I'm also very much channeling positive thoughts towards my brother Andre that he made the right decision and not take Danny up on her offer and thug it out. That is it. That's all.
Yeah.
She gave you an out. Tell her you don't want it. You happy where you are, and let's keep it pushing. Because I am loving them together. I love how they defend each other. I love how she speaks of him with love without even realizing that she does.
Yeah. That's it.
And my whole thing is, I get it. A lot of people are team Danny and Bill, but are you listening to what this woman is saying about not just forget the whole sex part, but the way he appreciates her and makes her feel and love herself again, the way her husband never did. Like that's some powerful stuff right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Angela, final thoughts.
My final thoughts are that this fish is really good. My husband brought me some more fried fish. I'm sorry, guys. This is really good. He is an awesome husband. Thank you, Boo. My final thoughts for the show. I really hope that they can figure out this decision with with Jacob and Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that Kat has basically found her G spot.
Yeah, she found it. She found it.
She found it. I hope
Tomas found it actually.
Yeah, Tomas found it. I'm happy he found it for her.
Shout out to Tomas. Good job, Tomas.
Yep. In the towel. We still have high praise for the towel.
Yes. Yes.
I really hope that
unconventional places. Maybe that's an issue. But go ahead.
What?
Say what? Maybe the issue is it needs to be done in unconventional places.
Maybe the issue is that it would be done off
that
the
might be her thing. That's going to be the new thing with them doing it in weird places.
Right.
So
and spontaneity. That's going to be the thing.
Or just take it off the couch.
Well, they was in a hotel room and it didn't work there either. So
so she don't like the conventional places. It's got to be weird places. So it's going to be on the golf course. It's going to be on the green.
Yeah, it's the spontaneity of it. Like, boom, right now, let's go. Let's find places.
But
I appreciate that, Kat. I'm with you on that. That's nice.
I want a new guy to come in there for Eva. I need somebody else to show up so Eva can get her. Yeah, she needs something else to chase because I wouldn't be chasing. I don't see chasing Tomas anymore because I'm with Allie. Who was it? Was it Allie or was it Jordan that said that he's playing both of them? I'm like, and y'all are letting yourself be played. But as older women, as an older woman rather, I get that whole being played thing. They don't see that yet, and I'm like, I don't understand. You're fighting over a man that basically has slept with both of y'all, and he knew he did, and y'all still fighting over him. Let that go. He doesn't want and care about either one of y'all. Let it go. Find somebody else.
Okay.
I'd love to see Eva with Jacob's brother.
Yeah, that would be good.
And I want to know what the new Mr. Vaughn, who he coming in for, and what you gonna do in Fairmont Crest. I can't wait for him to come in. But my final thought, one of them is, again, congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces on your WNBA 2025 championship win. Those are my girls. Y'all my heart. And if I didn't love you before, I love you even more now because that's 3 times. And I live in Las Vegas. I'm going to miss the parade because I'm going on vacation. But y'all know my heart and spirit and everything is with y'all. 2, Marcel, I need you to find an exit plan because, baby, your day
mm-hmm.
He good. He working with Randy and the FBI.
No,
so
I need you to ride one of them waves in your hair.
Get onto the island.
Get on the boat and go. That's what I need you to do. So Marcel, I need you to go back. Actually, I need you to go back to Tennessee. You know, you took a leave of absence from the church. I need you to go back and assume your pastor role. And
go back to Tennessee.
Go back to Tennessee, and maybe you can talk to Miss Naomi, and maybe Sister Naomi will fry you some more fish and whatnot. But I need you to get up out of town, Marcel.
You couple too.
Yeah, I need you to get up on out of town, Marcel, because that's just not what's good for you. Okay, that's just not how that's gonna go down. So those are my final thoughts for you. Again, everybody, and also I am super ready. So y'all pray for me as I embark upon vacation. Pray for Angela and her safe travels back as she's on vacation now. And next week I will still be on vacation, and we will be broadcasting live from Disney World next week. So that's that. But y'all see behind me, my husband and I will be in the Bahamas starting tomorrow. Woo, 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 woo. So y'all pray for us. And thank y'all. And let me pray us out of here because I did not do it last week. I just forgot all about that. But Father God, we just thank you for all of your blessings. We thank you for fellowship. We thank you for this platform. We thank you for every single gatekeeper that is watching and that will watch, God. I ask a special blessing upon each one of them and everyone that they are connected to, God. I cancel premature death. I cancel struggle. I cancel limitation over their lives right now in the name of Jesus. And I lift them up with all the blessings that you have to offer, Father God. You said those of us who you pre-knew, you also predestinated, God. And so we thank you for you having our destiny in your hands. We thank you, God, that you said we would not even allow our foot to hit a stone. And you said that even though 10,000 might fall at our right hand, God, that it will not come near us, nor will any disaster come near our tent. So, Father God, we just pray for each other. We pray for the world, God. We pray for this country, God. We pray that you insert your spirit back and your outpouring of love back into this country, God. I don't know what's happened, but it's broken, and we need you now. In the mighty name of Jesus, we thank you. Everyone said, amen. Y'all, thank y'all for joining us tonight. Thank you for the new gatekeepers. Y'all getting me play right now on our way out how to join us and follow us on all socials and subscribe to us on our YouTube. We will see y'all in the group. I will be texting back and forth, and I love all of y'all, and y'all have a wonderful weekend. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, that's my bad, y'all, because my computer.
Strange lights and strange love.